on.
Hey, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making stuffed flounder. Let's do it. So the ingredients today will be flounder. Mine are huge. I couldn't believe it. So I cut some off, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that later. Fresh crab meat, a cup. I have 5 jumbo shrimp that I boiled already, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. Believe it or not, this is 3 cloves of garlic chopped, parsley, paprika, clam juice, white wine, breadcrumbs, and lemons. Okay, for the shrimp, I'm gonna chop them up, and I'll show you how to do that. Each piece. Just like rough chop it, so you get little pieces. And you do that with each one. And each one should look like that. I forgot to say to add a stick of butter and wait till that melts. Okay, so I'm only going to take half of this garlic for now. And while this is melting, I'm going to saute it with the butter. Okay, now that the butter and the garlic are mixed in, I'm adding the crab and I'm adding the shrimp and stir that for a minute. As you're stirring, chop up little pieces of crab and continue to stir for a little bit. Okay, now you add your clam juice. It's 8 ounces. And your half a cup of white wine. I'm using Pinot Grigio. And stir. Okay, now you squeeze an entire lemon in here. Once the lemons are squeezed in, you mix it together, and now you put your cup of breadcrumb, seasoned breadcrumb, and you mix it. I have to add a half a cup more of bread, well, maybe like a quarter cup more of breadcrumb. Okay, so now this is what it's supposed to look like. We have to let it cool for a bit, and then I'll show you what to do with the flounder. Okay, so now you get your flounder backside up. And we're going to stuff it with the stuffing we just made. These are so thick. I just never seen flounder so thick. And then you roll. And you place, and I'll do the rest. Okay, so now I told you I had cut some of these because they were huge. So here are the extra pieces that I'm putting in the pan, and I'm just gonna top each one with the stuffing mixture. And then I will show you my next step. Okay, now for the sauce, we add a half a stick of butter and wait until that melts. Okay, now that the butter is melting, I'm going to add the rest of our garlic to the sauce and our parsley. Stir around for a little bit. Add a cup of white wine. Squeeze a whole lemon into the sauce and stir. The last ingredient is ground black pepper, as much as you want. You mix it, and the sauce is done. Okay, now you put the sauce on each piece. We made it a lot of sauce, so I have extra. And you sprinkle paprika on the top of each. I'm gonna put foil over it and bake it in a preheated 425-degree oven for about 25 minutes.